Good morning. In today's video, I'll be talking about the structures. Those types of structures I showed in the previous video. I'll be talking about how to use them. So, and how it looks like on the chart. So, let's start by going to a lower time frame. Example 45 minutes. So, I explained the type 4 structure yesterday. As we all know, after price formed a break of structure to the upside. Though this is a weak break, I don't trade this, but I'm just using it for a point of interest. Like I want to do some explanations. So after price broke a structure at this point, we created one coming back. We created liquidity here. So you can call this your type 4 structure. And as well, we had liquidity here too. We kind of swept it. Yeah, we had liquidity here too. We kind of swept it, and we tapped into we tapped into another block at this area. So these are type 4 structure. So our type 4 structure happened here. So in the next structure, we'll see an example of our type 3 structure as I showed you guys. You can notice that there's a sweep here. Price swept liquidity around this area a bit. But remember we tapped into an area before sweeping that liquidity, and we formed a chalk around here. We formed a chalk around there. I can call this my chalk. Yeah. So after forming a chalk, we swept it. Then we did what? We exploded to the upside. So once I have this break, after this sweep of liquidity, you can see after this sweep of liquidity, we had a break of structure. So inside that break of structure now, we had our um, other block at this point. So you can see as price tapped into the other block and is moving. So these are type 3 structure. You can see this is it. So I will also share another type of structure. So here we can see another type of structure. This is the pictorial representation. Then this is it on the chart. You can see that sweep. You can get your sweep around this area. Then have my protected high. This is it. Then after my sweep, after this sweep at this area, you can wait for a confirmation before an entry. So a confirmation more like another sweep, another sweep around there. You can see that this closed as a week. It didn't close with body. Then we had a break of structure, then price retested, then you have your entry. So that is it. So I'm looking at taking my TP here at this low. So that is an example of the type 2 structure, a sell scenario. So this is another example of type 2 structure, just that there are multiple liquidities that price had to, take out and tap into something before moving. So I will illustrate it here now. As you can see a sweep around this area. There's a sweep around this area. There's a sweep around this area. Then we tapped into something here. There was an engineered liquidity here too, where price tapped in, where price swept before moving. So after those sweeps, I will rather wait for confirmation. I can see this weak rejection. I'll enter after that weak rejection when price closed that week to show me that price has interest of coming to the downside. So that is the way I trade. I don't enter I don't do a risk entry. So structure wise now, if we go to higher time frame to analyze more, this 45 minutes, let's go to 4 hours and know where what structure is talking about. So here now you can see that we had our type. So that we had our type 3 structure. It was a break, and this was a what? And this was a sweep of that break. In other words, let me draw it. So we had a choke, a sweep of that choke. So we are expecting price. We're expecting price to come at least to this extent. So that is it. So now where will I be expecting to take my TP? So because we swept an area from higher time frame, on another higher time frame, here could be a void. The whole of this area could be a void, a fair value gap void, and price might be coming for it. So you target here. So let's go to something like weekly and know whether we have a fair value gap void there. Yes, that is it. We left a fair value gap here. So price could come to it to fill it before exploding to the upside. So that is it. I'll be looking to take my TP at this fair value gap void. So that is how all this thing works.